Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. It is toasty warm here in London, so I'm going to try and not melt. Feeling much better than the last couple of days though, so that is definitely an improvement. We're trying to grind out the Ring of Royal Grandeur. We've put the difficulty up to Torment 4, and we're going to run a bounty set and hopefully not run away from everything, because it's going to be a little bit more dangerous than Torment 1, which we were at before. Now we do have the advantage that we've got 4 pieces. Oh geez, yeah, look at that. 4 pieces of the Maurauder set. So hopefully we shouldn't run into too many difficulties. Now previously I said Manticore would allow for piercing. No, Manticore is the one that does the resource cost requirements reduction for cluster arrow and the damage increase. So yeah, I was thinking of completely the wrong thing at the time. We've only got space for one supporting item really, so it's going to have to be that one. Still, it is a very good choice, and we don't necessarily need piercing arrows. Not when we're doing so much destruction like this. And it really is so much destruction. Let's get some fish in here. I think it's definitely something that's worth paying attention to in terms of like how fast you progress. If you've got a build that takes a ton of resources to actually make work, it's fine if you want to grind it out, but you're not gonna get the super fast progress that sometimes you might want. Get some fish on this guy, and then I'm gonna vault through this to make sure I don't get... Oh, there's a spider on my arm. Right, let's sort that out. What are you doing, mate? We had all of our spider episodes last time. We don't need actual real life spiders. It's probably coming from outside. Get out of some of that heat. Jeez. So I'm trying to make it so that the sentries do most of the work. As you've seen, they not only do they do our skills, but they do 4 times the damage that I do. So more sentries out doing things is better. Let's get some fish on this guy, and then we'll just get that all finished off. Oh, actually, while we're here, may as well also do a little bit of whomping on these guys. You're actually a little bit close for liking. There we go. That's what I wanted. A couple more death breaths. Let's go kill Haynes. So we're going to be getting a lot more experience a lot faster at Torment 4. Sorry, but I saw this and I saw these guys, and for 3 seconds of just like nuking them, it's totally worth us stopping, because we're going to get all of our skills back by the time we make it round to Haynes anyway. I love the fact that they're auto-aiming. I wasn't sure on that originally, but yeah, very much enjoying it now. Hi, Haynes. I'll just come down here and we'll let the turrets do all the work. Right, we've still got a few mobs that we need to pick up, so while the getting is good, so let's keep going through them. In fact, let's go through this way for a change. We never go through this way. And we'll throw some fish down just for some final good measure. I think that's everyone that we care about. Lots of experience. Okay, moving on to the last stand of the Ancients. Now, where did Amos get to? Is he? Yeah, he's being a melted cat just over on the side. Poor guy. He's not handling the heat massively well. I think that's actually pretty sufficient. I think we've done a good job with that. Let's get some fish down on these guys. Loot the area before we start this all off. You're barely going to get to finish your speech, mate. Is there still one left? Yeah, over there. A very straightforward bounty. I do like this area, but we're not going to stick around here. Really, we're just grinding for that ring.
Resolve must not falter, though we would surely die to the last man.
Yep, these guys are definitely worth addressing. Let's get out of that massive explosion area very quickly. Okay, fire starter. That's one of the bats. Bang! Hurry across to this side. Okay, and we've got 3 turrets ready to go. Ooh, more death breaths. So yeah, as well as getting better drops, we'll get more death breaths, more experience. Generally, running at the highest difficulty level that you can comfortably is totally worth it. For leveling, it was better for us to be a little bit lower just because of the speed of leveling, but I'm always a fan of pushing as high as you can. Let's temporarily back out of that. He had a lot of health. Let's get some fish on these guys. Brilliant. Right, fire starter shouldn't be too much trouble. Ooh. Seeing as there's like an entire room of skeletons up here, I may as well stop and kill them. Point goes in resource cost reduction, point goes in resist all. As we hit Garrigan level 40. And we'll not stick around in the middle of that. So one last thing to do, go and kill Leoric. He's going to taste the full weight of all this. Yeah, it's just such a problem that it takes so many resources. Because we can get hatred back quite quickly, but when we're spending that much so quickly, it's like regen, bang, regen, bang. When we switch over to Natalya's, that's a one-handed crossbow, so we'll be able to generate much faster. That'll solve some of the problems just by nature it being what it is. Ooh, hello, Helm. Let's have a look at... Oh, well... Blind Faith, yeah. Oh, well, no, it's Death Seekers, sorry. I mean, they use the same model, so... It's all much of a muchness. Get that room killed. Another reason why I love sentries. They do so much of the heavy lifting. Ooh, did not mean to call in some fish there. That was a mistake. Anyone over here? Oh, it's a surprisingly clear run. Okay. Well, straight through to the Skeleton King then. Touch the skeleton. We'll give him a moment to spawn back in. As soon as he starts moving, we'll get the sentry. I honestly thought he would have been frozen by that. I guess not. Bang, bang, and bang. There he goes. Took a little bit longer than everyone else, but he did have significantly more health. So, all this lovely stuff. We'll head back to town and see if we're gifted with that Ring of Raw Grandeur. Come on, come on, come on. Alas. Alas, it is not there. We do have a bunch of other plans. So, Demon's Hide, Argyll's Authority, Cosmic Strand, and of course, another gem for up here. Okay, well, that's a little bit of a shame, but we can't really do much about that. Let's salvage. We'll hold on to it. We'll hold on to it. It's not like we've got anything else to go in its place. Right. So, decisions. Let's have a look at the objectives. We could go and do the Key Wardens. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Yeah. Let's start off with that. Because we could blitz through all of Chapter 4 this time, actually. Key Warden is, of course, down the other way. I'm just getting distracted by killing things. It's far too easy to do in this game. Far too easy. Especially when there's large groups that are just asking for some decent AoE. Jeez, how did he even hit us? That wasn't even close. Okay, keyword number 1 gone. Let's grab all of that, and we'll move straight on to number 2. Into the Dalga Oasis. Alright. All taken care of by our sentries. I love those things so much. Let's move on to Act 3. We'll keep going while the going is good. So, regret, putridness. Spot of elimination on the way. Ooh, actually, there's some experience down here. Let's grab that. Pool of reflection. Keeps ticking along.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
Yeah, good for you, Cormac. It's not like you can actually die. Level 43. This is really scooting along. Let's try and keep low near this guy. All of those gems. I wonder if it's better to leave them alive for a little bit and then pick up stuff, or if it all comes out of the same loot pile. Like, if you kill them early, do you still get the same loot as if you leave them around for a while? Because I know with greed, that's not the case. But greed spawns specific goblins, so that's always going to be very different. I should probably check how many death vests we've got at some point. Hi guys, have some fish. I'm just getting the turrets geared up so that they're doing the same skill as we're doing is such a difference. Massive damage increase. And until we get the Natalya's bits that we want, we will run the full Maurauder set. So let's put that point in just very quickly. The full Maurauder set is going to give us extra damage for each sentry, which will be fine for the start, but not really what we want in the end. Bang! Three down. Okay, let's carry on while we've got the momentum and go to Act... No, not Act 5, Act 4. Geez, where am I going? Now, obviously, we have to watch out for the giant flame bellows, but generally, I think we should be okay. Okay, if there's a goblin up ahead, I want to hit him with most of my skills ready. So let's see if we can figure out which direction he is. Is he up or down? Oh, there's a chest as well. There he is. Alright. Oh, look at that. Even more plans and death breath. We've definitely got enough to do some upgrades. Let's take out this cursed chest while we're down here. Royal Amethyst and War of the Dead. Splat. I mean, it didn't really stand a chance. We know that. This guy is quite far away. Ooh, set belt. Let's have a look at this Blackthorns. It's going to be Blackthorns, isn't it? First set item that we've found. And it's Blackthorns notched belt. Thank you very much, RNGesus. You know exactly how to please the boy. Now, geez, this guy's quite far away, isn't he? I should have probably looked at that rather than just going off exploring randomly. Okay, well, with a little bit of hatred, we can get the show back on the road. Actually, that's quite a large amount of ranged nastiness in here, so let's try and get as many nukes as possible on the go. Power Trine, great. I would have grabbed it originally, except it looked just a little bit too dangerous to actually be in there. I do wonder how far those rockets can actually reach. Splat, splat, splat. Look at him go. Number 4 done. Right, let's head back to town very quickly. Put these away. And we'll see what else we've got to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can learn this. Salvage all of these up. Goodbye, Blackthorns. Jesus Christ. And over here, Shen, you can learn that. Right, in terms of Death Breaths, we're up to 41, so we could try another quiver. We can actually ask Kadala for quivers first, so... Trade roll, trade roll. Upgrade rare item. Okay, so those are the two that we've already really seen like many times over. Neither of these is worth actually swapping over our current for, so they can just get salvaged. Right. One other thing I wanted to do very quickly is have a look at these. So, kill Iswal, kill Zoltan Cool, and reach GR20 solo. Well, reaching GR20 solo isn't going to be difficult for us at this level. We'd need to run a regular rift in order to bring it up. So let's do that first.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well rewarded. These enemies defy all reason.
Ooh. Felt a little bit dangerous right in the middle of that for a second. It got much better, but for a moment I had the worries. Yeah, it's very easy to get cocky when you don't really have any right to be cocky. That being said, it is going quite well. But maybe not running into 2 full elite packs and other things. Jumping around and health link and all the annoying stuff that goes with it. Oh, I really hope that's Zoe's secret. Right, give me all of these. Give me that. We're going to go through the rift properly before we start looking at all the kit that we get. Nope. Tiny bit frozen, but that's fine. We're playing very recklessly at the moment. We are totally making it work though. Very recklessly. I mean, this feels like the most reckless I've been for a long time. Not quite like I'm playing it like an Impale Demon Hunter. But the idea of keep moving and they can't hit you doesn't really work if you periodically stop moving. Okay. Significantly thin that out. Let's keep to this area for the moment. Set helm. Marauder's helm. Cursive visage. Okay. I mean, I like the ears. Is that a new sash of knives for us? That is a new sash of knives. No, we're going to lose too much toughness if we change over to that. Let's stick with what we have for now. No one else up in that bit. Them open. We may have actually run out of map. It's just, you know, we weren't quite at the edges. Which is fine if that's the case. We're not on a time limit for this. No thank you. I will take a hard pass on your flamey death. Okay, let's move towards the exit. Skirting the edge of everything that might want to hurt us. And into the prison. Especially when you've got those circles working for you, you can do so much so quickly in this. I reckon the Rift Guardian's going to go down pretty quick as well. pop. And it's going to be Rift Guardian time. Okay, we want to definitely keep these turrets on. That's probably enough for us to hammer a couple of big hits home. There we go. So that gives us the Greater Rift Keystone. So we can go in and do a GR20. Actually, let's hand this in first. Then we'll do our leveling, just in case we gained another level. And yeah, all that's going to get salvaged up except for the set items. Sorry, Sasha Knives, you're just not quite good enough. But that is a very pointy helmet. I very much like that. Cursive Visage. What's it based on? Multi-shot. Okay. Multi-shot and Vengeance. So probably like some kind of strafing or... yeah, maybe just plain generators. Generators and multi-shot. I need to think about that. Okay, so pushing back in. Well, we may as well do it at level 20 at least. We'll empower it because we've got just about enough money for that. And get things off to a cracking start. Yeah, while we've got this this speed, we can just keep hammering our resources out. That's not the way to go. Almost certainly not going to be down in this corner either, but... yeah, there's something really satisfying about being able to storm through stuff when you're not sure if you're quite strong enough. I mean, some things are standing up to 1 or 2 blows, so we're probably about the right power level for where we are. He's hitting quite hard, but we're doing good enough damage that not really that much of a problem. But if he'd had more health, it could have become quite problematic. Somehow this doesn't feel like it's going quite as fast as the regular Rift, which is unusual. I think it's probably just because of the number of elite mobs. This area is quite sparsely populated as well. still. It's not terrible. And we're still making good progress, so... Yeah, when we pop our companions and get that extra resource reduction going, it's so good. Oh, geez, not in the middle of that, thanks. Give me all of these. So we're up to 62%. Yeah. Not that way either. Alright. Down here through the middle, I guess. Bang! Oh man, when it really works, it really works. Power pylon, great. Make our turrets even more unstoppable. Okay, power pylon's about to wear off. We're sort of low on sentry charges. And we've got some nasty range dudes hanging in the wings. Oh, alright, that's going to be problematic if you guys are going to try doing that. Let's get all the rockets going. Alright, surveying the destruction. I think we can say we handled that as well as we would hope. There we go. Just enough mass destruction to get the Rift Guardian in. And there is the soloing in style. Okay, braces, cloak. Awesome, a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, Urshi, so it's Bane of the Powerful, of course. We'll just put that straight in. Whatever that cloak is, it's going to be better than chainmail. We can pretty much guarantee that. So, Book of Cain, in the meantime, point. Natalya's Embrace, brilliant. And Krell's Braces, sure, that's actually going to be... No, it's going to be worse for us because we're going to lose damage and we're going to lose the cold damage. So we are rejecting that for the moment. 1, 2, 3. Natalya's chest is not a bad thing for us to have at this point in the game. Salvage, salvage, salvage. I'll hold on to both of these for now. Krell's may actually come in useful at some point, but just not right now. Drop these off. That can go up there. We don't actually have any sockets for it to go in. So what's left? 2 things left for us to do. Killing Iswal and killing Zoltan Call. Both of these should be nice and straightforward. And then we're going to get the last bits of the Marauders set. I ho, hi ho. Soft to kill is while we go. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. We've still got to go quite far before we actually get to him, but in terms of the bosses that we could have had, Iswal and Cool are relatively easy to get to. You know, you're not going to waste a day finding them. He says, realizing that this does not go in the way that he thought. Oh, distraction. I'm sorry, but I really just can't help myself. To be fair, it's not my fault. The chest was right there. So does this actually... No, it doesn't even come around this way either. Ah, what frustration. So that means it's going to be an even longer way around. Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, nothing there. Okay, well, we'll follow it round as like a right wall hug here. We'll just hope that that eventually connects up. Surprisingly, it actually comes down a lot faster than I thought it would. Nope. Temporary pause to make sure that everything is safe. Just eliminating demons with rockets and bombs. And of course, once we get Frostburn, everything will be getting frozen as well. It'll be like even better. So, mister, how's it going? Just put all the rockets in behind. Oh, that's right on me. That's annoying. Whoa. Yeah, when there's nothing you can do to get away from it, it's a little bit unfair. That's fine though. Don't worry about it. Got it all in hand. One last thing for us to do. Let's go kill Cool. We've put him under a couple of times already this season. He's going to think we've got a beef with him. We don't. It's just, you know, he's standing in the way of some sweet-ass loot. And that is the Chapter 4 season journey done. Man. I'm very happy about that. A little bit surprised that it went quite so quickly. But, right, chest armor and pants. Let's get these ID'd. So we're going to swap over, of course. There's no point in us holding on to the old items when we've now got that massive damage increase. Geez, even our companions deal extra damage. Chakram, multi-shot. Yeah. I mean, the Marauder set with multi-shot can be pretty damn amazing. Okay, we need to clear some space, get those gems back, and put them across. So let's have those. Right. Can you make some better emeralds for us, please? I'm loath to spend all my money. But at least we can get everything moving in the right direction. There we go. I'm happy enough with that. Okay, Natalya's, you can come across here for the moment. I don't know which items from Natalya's precisely we're going to use off the top of my head. I'm pretty certain they're all interchangeable, but we do need to at least have the ring and the bow, and then I think one other piece. So whichever, well, probably the chest piece actually. That would make sense, seeing as the carapace doesn't actually give that much to us. So really, the sooner we get that Ring of Raw Grandeur, the better we're going to be. In the meantime, let's start asking Kadala for quivers.
Do come back again. That is too expensive.
I like it, but it's not the one we want. And we've got enough to try one more upgrade. Okay, this will be the final thing we do before we finish. So everyone, fingers crossed, upgrade. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you are enjoying these videos. If you are enjoying them, be sure to give a thumbs up. It does massively help me out. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then you should do so. And you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.